Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Giovanni Lo Celso as Barca's move for the 27-year-old Tottenham midfielder is practically ruled out. We are going to discuss on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about this other transfer story, claiming that Barca are interested in signing this 18-year-old Mexican prospect. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So, guys, as we get right into it, please, if you haven't subscribed, endeavor to hit the subscribe button. If you're just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very much welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. With only a few days left before the summer transfer window slams shut, Barcelona are still working on bolstering their squad. A move for Joao Cancelo is understood to be imminent, following which Xavi has requested the signing of a new creative midfielder. While Bernardo Silva had been Barca's priority target, a move for Manchester City superstar was never a realistic possibility given the club's financial situation. As such, the La Liga champions identified Tottenham midfielder Giovanni Lo Celso as a viable alternative. Xavi is understood to have made the request to the club to sign Lo Celso before the transfer window closes next week. However, according to AS, a move for Lo Celso is now practically ruled out, despite Tottenham not having the Argentine in their plans at this point. Indeed, the 27-year-old has not been called upon by manager Angel Postecoglou in their first two Premier League matches this season, and while Lo Celso does not appear to be a big part of Spurs' plans, they are not willing to just give him away at any price late in the transfer window. As for Barcelona, given the financial situation, the Catalans are not in a position to make a significant bid for the former Real Betis and PSG playmaker, more so given that he would be arriving only to be a rotation player and not a guaranteed starter. It would not make sense for the club to splash a big amount of money. Xavi requested the signing of Lo Celso because he wanted another midfielder who can increase the creative profile for the team, someone with a good final pass and can chip in with goals. And Lo Celso would check those two boxes while his experience in La Liga with Real Betis and Villarreal would be an added advantage. The fact that he is not a big plan of Tottenham's plans made him an appealing prospect, but as things stand, the move does not appear feasible and seems to be off the table. It better be off the table because from day one, I still don't get it. What have Javi seen in bringing in another attacking midfielder? Like, it's useless for me. There's no urgent need for for another midfielder at this point. There is no urgent need. Honestly, Lo Celso been laying for a long time. Whatever Javi have seen in Lo Celso, I still don't get it. A player who does not even is not even in the first team plans for Tottenham. Is that how low Barca have become? Where a player who is not even in the plans for Tottenham is what Barca are dying to have in the team. It's crazy. It's clueless for me. So the fact that he's not the move is practically ruled out, I think that should be good news. Honestly, we need to go for a right back. Of course, they say the Joao Cancelo deal looks imminent, and the next thing that Barca I think they should struggle to do now is to get Joao Felix to strengthen that attack, to make us having some solidified attack, and of course everything is good to go. For bringing another midfielder will just be making things. Oh, in fact, some players will start talking about the fact that they don't have the game tied and it's going to be complicate matters a lot, you know. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Lo Celso is a player that I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's not a bad player, but the fact that Barca does not, we don't have any need for another midfielder. We have Ilkay Gundogan, Pedri, Gavi, Frankie De Jong, you know. Oriol Romeo. I mean, I think it's okay. It's okay. I understand that Javi wants depth, but where is the time? We have limited time for the window. We have very limited time for this transfer window. So it's going to be more complicated because they have even been saying that for the Lo Celso deal, Tottenham are asking about 15 million, and they don't want to even sell him out on loan. They want but a permanent transfer, which makes matters more complicated. Makes matters more and more complicated. So, of course, Barca going strongly for Lo Celso after their failure to sign Bernardo Silva due to financial constraints, and the player finally extended his contract with Manchester City. And Xavi now sees Lo Celso as the next option, which now still looks impossible, which is due to financial issues. Because Barca are possibly going for a loan deal, but Tottenham have closed the doors for any potential loan deal. you know. So let's just see how the summer will end because I've already said if they can go for a player like Joao Felix to strengthen the attack, it will be better. It will be better because we need goal scoring as Lewandowski is not in his best form currently. Then on to the final story of discussion. Time is surely running out for Barcelona as they look to make a last few adjustments in the squad before the transfer market slams to a shut. One of the things we can expect before the end of the month is the acquisition of Joao Cancelo, who is currently pending, but other than that, Barcelona have shown the desire to sign a new attacker in order to improve the depth in the offensive unit. According to Marca, Barcelona are keeping tabs on Herberto Jurado in these final few days of the transfer market. The club wished to sign the young attacker who currently flies straight for Mexican outfit Necaxa by the end of the month. Aged just 18, Jurado is a left winger by trade. He has shown immense potential at a young age, having featured in almost 50 competitive matches for Necaxa. And Jurado has also featured consistently for Mexico's youth teams, impressing onlookers with his technical prowess. Jurado's performances have not gone unnoticed, with Barca ready to snap him up this month. The club's idea is to sign the player on a loan deal with an option to buy at the end of the season. At age just 18, Necaxa started is too young to be directly included in the first team. As such, Barca want to include him as part of the reserves team. The Blaugrana employed a similar strategy after acquiring the services of fellow Mexican Julian Araujo earlier on this summer. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.